This is your tutorial for creating the casement window symbol for your floor plans. We are going to create a 4-foot casement window. As a reminder, this is an example. You need to apply the lessons learned here to your own floor plan. So we're going to create a 4-foot casement window, and this time we're going to say that the casement window itself is going to be 4 feet, and it is not necessarily centered in the wall, but it's going to be about 4 feet from the left-hand side. Say that's what you measured when you did this. So I'm going to select offset. I'm going to type in 4 feet. I'm going to select this line and I'm going to move it over. I've got my line now. I'm going to go up to extend. Since trim is automatically selected, I'm going to select extend. I'm going to right click anywhere and I'm going to click the upper part of my line so it extends through it to the outside exterior line of my wall. I'm now going to go back and select trim, right click anywhere, and get rid of the rest of the line. This is going to be the center of my window. Since my window is 4 feet, I'm going to extend, or I'm going to offset this line 2 feet to each side so I get a total of 4 feet. So I'm going to select offset. I'm going to type in 2 feet. I'm going to select the center, move to the right, select the center again, move to the left, right click enter. I now have the left side of my window and the right side of my window. I can get rid of this middle portion. I'm going to select trim, right click anywhere, and I'm going to trim out my 2 lines so I have my opening for my casement window. Next, I'm going to make sure I'm on the right layer, so I'm going to make sure I'm on doors and windows. And to create my casement window, I am going to grab a rectangle this time, and I'm going to draw in a 2-point rectangle from the left to the right, and that will be the box in which my window will appear from. And next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start to draw in the windows and their swings. Alright, so again, we're going to make this symbol pretty easy. We're not going to make it as difficult as some of the PowerPoints or some of the other ones out there. It's going to be very similar to a door. So I'm going to select my line command, and with my line command I am going to draw a line from the left and the right outside corners. And I'm going to use polar coordinates to draw these properly. I'm going to click here, and as I draw this right now, you can see I have ortho on, so I'm restricted to 90 degrees and 0 degrees. I'm going to turn that off. And now I can draw kind of at whatever dimension I want. So when I create this window, it is a 4-foot window. So to make this simple, each casement window takes up half the window. They're going to be 2 feet long. So I'm going to type in 2 feet, and then for my angle, I'm going to just set an angle of 45 degrees. Very similar to our doors. I'm going to click line again, and I'm going to do the same exact thing from the other side. So 2 feet, because that's half my window. And I'm going to go at this time, since I'm going up and to the left, that would be 135 degrees. So again, using our tracking correctly. Now I am going to create 2 circles, and I'm going to trim them very similar to a door. So I'm going to select my circle. Specifically, I'm going to set my center radius circle, and I'm going to click from the end of the line I just created and go to the center. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. When I do this, we should see that these circles do meet in the center, roughly. I'm going to now grab trim, right click anywhere, and I'm going to start to trim out portions of the line that I do not need. So we're pretty close. The last thing that we need to do here is just extend our line just a little bit. Okay, so to do that and stretch our line a little bit, you're going to select on this arc, either one, and you're going to put your cursor on one of the blue boxes. We're not clicking. When you put the cursor on the blue box, you get a stretch or lengthen. What we're going to do is we're going to left click lengthen, and you can see here that when we move our cursor, we can actually lengthen a certain amount. Since this was originally 45 degrees, it's really up to you what you think looks good, but I like to extend it past 10 degrees. So in this case, from 45, I extend past. You can see I'm getting bigger. So I'm just going to extend this to 55 degrees. You can even type it in. You can hit enter. I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to click on this line, put my cursor on this blue box, select lengthen, and this time you can see here that I was at 135, but when I lengthen it back, my degrees goes down. So about 10 degrees less than 135 would be 125. So I can type in 125 and hit enter. At that point, I have a very rudimentary casement window symbol, and you can use that to create any more casement windows that you may have.